So our focus today is on corruption and whether it matters on the ground. It's election time with both Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat heading for polls soon. Narendra Modi and Sonia Gandhi addressed public meetings today where they both tackled the issue of corruption. Sonia Gandhi said Congress dealt with it much better, while Narendra Modi brought up older charges of Shashi Tharoor's wife being associated with an IPL team and being worth 50 crores. But is corruption a major issue? NDTV's Ketki Angre sent us a report from Shimla.
Convicted in the telecom scam of 1996 on charges of corruption, former telecom minister Sukhram busy campaigning for his son Anil Sharma, a Congress candidate. Never mind that Sukhram hasn't even found the time to attend the court hearing, claiming he's unwell. There's Congress's chief ministerial hopeful Veerbhadra Singh, dropped from the cabinet on corruption charges. BJP's former health minister Bindal is back, seeking a re-election. Questions of financial impropriety and a quid pro quo almost cancelled BJP President Nitin Gadkari's election rallies in the state. And though he did turn up last Saturday, his scheduled program for Tuesday was suddenly and unceremoniously dropped in a last-minute decision. Whether it's the Congress or the BJP, the allegations of corruption are dogging both parties. But the issues of development and price rise still very much alive.
साफ कहना चाहती हूं कि अगर यहाँ की भाजपा सरकार ने विकास के कामों पर ठीक से ध्यान दिया होता तो स्थिति कुछ और होती।
आज आपको गैस के कारण जो खर्चा होता है, और मित्रों कांग्रेस की तरह वादे नहीं, आपको लाकर के दिखा दिया कि ये होगा। झूठे नारे नहीं, झूठे वादे नहीं.
A cold pitch that is clearly touching a raw nerve.
जो गरीब आदमी कहेंगे गरीब आदमी तो कैसे जिएंगे फिर? हाँ जी. हैं? महंगाई सबसे ऊपर बढ़ रही है बहुत. गांगी गरीब तो भूखे मर जाएंगे ना, अमीर आदमी तो खा भी लेंगे.
मुझे लगता है कि मेन इशू हमारा करप्शन है, पर ये जो एलपीजी और सारी जो प्राइसेस राइज हो रहे हैं, ये सब करप्शन में इन्वॉल्व होते हैं. करप्शन तभी होगी जब ये सब प्राइसेस हमारे राइज नहीं होंगे.
Not a single speech is complete without the mention of corruption. Yet both the big parties know that neither is immune to its allegations, which is why Bijli Sadak Pani and now even LPG can't be forgotten. In Shimla with camera person K. Ramesh, Ketki Angre for NDTV.
So what matters, Bijli Sadak Pani and development or corruption? Is that the flavor of the season? Our guest this evening, we have Medha Patkar. She joins us from Indore, social activist. We have Jagdeep Chokar of the ADR, the Association for Democratic Reforms. They've done large studies on what voters and all are talking about. Also on the various kind of issues about how many of them are crore-pratis and things like that. We have Meenakshi Lekhi joining us from the BJP and Keshav Rao of the Congress. Medha Patkar, if I can start with you, because you interact a lot with grassroots, with people on the grassroots. What do you think matters actually? Well, we seem to have trouble getting her. Jagdeep Chokar, you have already brought up various studies and you've just come back from Himachal Pradesh as well. What are people talking about there? Are they talking about corruption?
Yes, they are talking about corruption, but at the same time, they are talking about corruption on both sides. And unfortunately, the people in Himachal Pradesh really don't have a choice. There are 98 independents, but most of them are kind of rebels of one party or the other. So they're not truly independents. So the actual dilemma that a voter in Himachal Pradesh faces is whom to vote for.
Yeah.
While they talk about corruption, they talk about inflation, they talk about price rise, but they also look at corruption with a sense of amusement.
Really? How?
Because both parties are corrupt.
Yeah.
And therefore, they don't know on the basis of corruption whom to choose for. And there is a sense of, which is very ironic and very tragic, that there is a sense of ridicule about the electoral and political process, which I personally believe is extremely dangerous for democracy in the country.
So when they have that attitude of ridicule and, you know, they're dismissive about the way they are, then how do they decide their vote?
Well, they have to choose one or the other. Not too many people are aware of the option of 49-0, where they can say that I don't want to vote for any of these candidates. And even if they did that, that doesn't really diminish the chances of anyone getting elected. In a way, even if 10% people vote and 6% vote for one person, that person wins under our first past the post system. So people are a bit despondent, but they have to vote and they will vote. But there is really not much choice.
Keshav Rao, Congress President Sonia Gandhi was there in Himachal Pradesh today. She really slammed the BJP on corruption. But isn't it kind of hypocritical because the Congress faces a lot of allegations of corruption itself?
There are two things. The rhetoric, also our intention to correct our own selves. Now, Thakkar is very good. As a matter of fact, his writings on democracy, dictatorship, I've been reading them. But you know, he has been talking about system. System apart, if you are trying to specify and be specific on what is happening in HP, as Thakkar says, it is now the faction-ridden parties, both of them. And both of them are not immune to corruption. But this corruption has become such a fashionable slogan nowadays. Everybody talks about it. I cannot really champion an anti-corruption movement because I am also charged of the same. This is the reality today.
Okay.
But question is, what exactly sticks to the person or the party is important. Now today, let us take two people. Now we have Gadkari speaking from the platform in HP, and we have Veerabhadra Singh speaking for the same. Veerabhadra would have something to do with the IT returns, while this man, the media, has been producing paper after the paper. So
right.
much so the other parties had to come. So what I'm saying, it is under focus. And such a thing, when a focus comes, the people, it certainly sticks to a party. Whether it sticks to the party or not doesn't matter. Because faction-ridden election, each party is totally faction-ridden. Will the corruption charge plays a bigger role? But one thing, as Thakkar says, I'll agree. It is more a fashionable slogan now in HP than the life. The
but
people
how
are
do you
more interested in their lives rather than what exactly.
Mr. Keshav Rao, how do you explain the fact that Veerabhadra Singh had to quit cabinet because of corruption charges, and yet Congress chooses him and gives him the huge responsibility of leading Himachal Pradesh Congress into elections? How do you explain that?
Well, that exactly my strength. That is exactly my moral strength. If there is a small charge, I'll just quit. I'll not defend myself like Gadkari does. You understand? Gadkari, I'm not a person to tell Gadkari what he should do. It is his party and he should do it. I'm absolutely sorry if I were to pass any remarks on that, because a big man like that. But what would happen is, if you throw it to the people and say, look, this is a charge, I would rather, as he said, I'm prepared for pro. If he's prepared for pro, he should have gone out. This is what people ask. You might consider it as a drama, but nonetheless, it is what exactly people want it.
Okay,
now,
Meenakshi Lekhi.
Since you are talking about Veerabhadra Singh and Gadkari, I'm saying that.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.